Hello and welcome to ProSmoke BBQ. Today we are doing a Traeger versus offset rib comparison video. So at the end I do a blind taste test to see which one is which, or if I can identify which one is which. And also, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment with what you thought of the video. Stick around to the end to see which one I think is best, and see you soon. So we've got the Lumberwood Supreme Blend pellets going on this Traeger today. And just Big K charcoal on the offset. Gonna light it up and go from there. So some Swift pork spare ribs today, and just seasoning it with salt, pepper and a little bit of Lowry's, just doing a little bit of a basic trim, nothing too fancy on both racks of ribs, just getting rid of the excess there. And basically just simple trim and keeping the membrane on this. I just decided to keep them on and score them. I didn't want to take the membrane off. I thought I'd leave it, so scoring the membrane there. Shout out to Mad Scientist Barbecue for that tip. A little bit of a score, just helps break it down a little bit but keeps it all intact. Like I said, salt and pepper, that's just coarse black pepper and Diamond Crystal Kosher salt going on there, and I put a little bit of Lowry's as well. Going on the Traeger now, straight on there, water pan below, and then also straight on the offset and rocking it around 225 at that point, I believe, and just going from there. So one of the features with the Ironwood AA5 is that it has the super smoke function if you cook it or smoke it at 225 Fahrenheit or lower. So I've been cooking these ribs for about 2 hours at 225, and then I've just bumped it up now to 250. The offset I've tried keeping relatively similar temperatures, maybe slightly hotter. I've got also beef cheeks in there, and in the Traeger I've got some pork belly, and I'm going to be grilling a chicken also for our meal later. I'm going to do a big tray of barbecue food. I've also done a couple of other things as well, so should look pretty good. I wasn't going to do a blind taste test of any kind. I was just going to cut them up and look at them and see which ones were better, but my fiance said, you know, if I'm going to do this, I need to kind of try and make it fair. So she's going to blindfold me and let me know going to feed me the ribs, and then afterwards I'll be able to try and figure out which one's which. I already have a preconceived bias that the offset will produce far better barbecue food than the Traeger, but I must admit it is very, very convenient having one of these. It is literally, as they call it, you know, they poke fun at it, people online, but it is known as an easy bake oven. And I can see why people call it that, because, you know, the smoke flavor just doesn't have the quality that an offset does. But I mean, I don't know how far apart they are. So I'm just going in with my bias at the moment and assuming that the offset rack of ribs will be better. So just an apple cider vinegar and water spritz on these ribs after a while, just to stop them from drying out. Pretty good colour on the Traeger ribs. I wasn't too sure at the beginning, but they were starting to develop some nice colour. Not as far along as the offset, but still good. So the temperature's dropped rapidly since the coat. It's like 1 degrees again now, I think. It's pretty cold, but I'm just going to show you the offset smoker. We've got some ribs cooking on here. Pretty nice, all going well. We have some half chickens as well going on there, and now the Traeger, it's all going really well in there. Kind of hard to do it back to front. I didn't really plan this out very well, think this through. Yeah, nice colour, there you go. My beef cheek is in there as well, and some peach iced tea, pork belly burnt ends. Trying these out Interstellar barbecue style, see what they're like. Real nice colour on that too. Amazing smoke colour on that. Real nice red hue on them ribs on the Traeger. So I would say so far I'm pretty impressed with the ribs. Earlier I was a little bit dubious. I thought, do you know what, there isn't a whole lot of smoke colour, and it just looked a little bit like there wasn't going to be a whole lot of smoke on them ribs. For now we'll just keep cooking. It's been pretty fun. Chilled out day, just testing out these ribs, and be interesting to see what they're like later. Amazing colour on those ribs. So we're going with a simple syrup here, just water and sugar dissolved and put in a bottle, just wrapping them up nice and tight in foil and putting them back on to finish. Cutting into the ribs now to test them out and see which ones are which. Now I think these are the offset ribs, but I'm not too sure. It's got a good bite to it, but I'm not sure which one that is. I think this one's the Traeger rib.
Why?
It doesn't taste as smoky, maybe?
You saying that's Traeger?
I'm not sure yet. I think so, but I'll check after. Yeah, this is the offset rib.
Yeah, you're right. How can you tell?
It's just a little bit smokier.
Yeah, but is the texture the same?
Yeah, similar.
Just as nice,
The
or?
fat's rendered a little bit more on this one. But it's really close. If I wasn't trying to figure out what smoker it was from, I don't think I'd be able to tell. I don't think anyone would be able to tell, really. But yeah.
That's offset.
Yeah.